Now let us study how to draw these important lines on the map. Parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. We have said the parallels of latitude and the meridians of longitude are the important lines on the earth. We have said these meridians of longitude, which are the vertical line, and these parallels of latitude are the horizontal line. Now on the globe, how to draw this line, or on the map, how I will draw this line. If suppose this is the circle which I have already drawn, now we can draw a line which passes through the center, which is called as the longest chord. It is called as an equator. Equator is 0 degrees latitude. Equator is 0 degrees latitude. After drawing the equator, if I want to show the land with 30 degrees latitude, we call below 30 degrees, 0 to 30 degrees, it is the tropical region. I want to show the tropical region, I want to show 30 degrees. What I do? I will take an angle at from B, mark ABC as an angle of 30 degrees and angle EB as an angle of 30 degrees. ABC as an angle of 30 degrees and EBF as an angle of 30 degrees. At this point, when I join these lines, it becomes my 30 degrees latitude. In the similar way, I can go on drawing from 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, and here I will get 90 degrees, which is the North Pole. And here the 90 degrees, which is the South Pole. These lines are being drawn like this on the globe. They are very important. They help us to find out the certain important location. The other important line which we have studied about, we call it as a longitude. The spelling of latitude is Latitude. For the latitude, my surname is Datta. You use my name as an Anuradha. For before latitude, what we have to use the word parallel. So it doesn't meet at any point. The longitude, Longitude. Longitude are the vertical lines. They are semicircular in nature. They are not parallel like latitude. The distance between two parallels is 111 kilometers is the distance between the two parallels of latitude. The distance between two longitudes is not uniform. It is maximum at the equator and it goes on reducing as we go away from the equator. On the equator, it is 111, but as we go, it goes on reducing. As we reach the poles, North Pole and South Pole, all the meridians meet at one certain point. So distance goes on increasing towards the center and it goes on decreasing when we go toward the poleward margin. The 0 degrees meridian is called as a prime meridian. Prime is important line which divides the earth into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. You draw a line passing through the center 0 degrees and then from each of this you can draw from each of the point of this, you can mark the longitude which you have marked and join them with the semicircles to represent the different longitude and the places. When I draw like this, it appears like a football. It appears like a football, and these lines, the horizontal and the vertical line, we call it as a graticule. The graticule is important. The graticules are very important things to understand and to describe any location of the place. For example, if you want to see how this is being drawn in your book, can you refer to the page number 3? They can show they have drawn the line on the equator and they have the equator, and from there they have taken the angular distance at 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, and then they have joined the line and we say they are the parallels of latitude. And then we can see the line of equator over here on the globe, and then they have shown this is in the picture or in the figure they have shown. The another important which we have to show, see how to draw the meridians of longitude. This meridian of longitude, they have drawn the line from the center, and at the different latitudes they have taken the different intersection points of the latitude and this line of 0 degrees meridian, and from where they have measured the angle, that is whatever the angle which you have to draw the meridian. It might be 20, 30, 50, 180 from the particular point, and you can draw the location. One is on the east and one is on the west, the meridian. So it is very important to know how many parallels of latitudes which we found it in on the globe, and how many meridians which have been found on the globe. How many parallels? We often say that this parallel, this is the 90 degrees as in, it is the point which is called as the 90 degrees north, and this point I call it as the 90 degrees south. So what is this 90 degrees north and 90 degrees south? It means from 0 degrees there are 90 and from 0 degrees there are 90. So how many latitudes we have? We have 180 latitudes. We have 180 latitudes on the globe which are the parallel lines. The other important which we have to know, how many lines are there? We call it as the longitude, the meridian of longitude. These are all vertical lines. On the map, we know that this whole map is being divided into number of places. Now, we have to see this maps, how they have been divided, the world map. If you have referred to the atlas or in your book, this map which shows on map number 10, how these lines which are being drawn. I'll take your textbook. I just wanted to show you how this on the world map it is being drawn. Now in your textbook you can see we have measured from this. We have 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, measure the distance at each point. Can you see these are the semicircular lines? From 0 degrees meridian, we are going on 180 degrees east. After 0, please remember, in the vertical line, suppose if this is my this is 0 degrees, we say this is equator. This here I get 90 degrees north and here I get 90 degrees south. Now if I take this is as my 0 degrees meridian, I will get 180 over here. So here I get 10, here 20 and here I get this is as an 180 degrees meridian. And here I get 180 degrees meridian. This part, the parallel lines which lie in the northern hemisphere, I will say that if 30 degrees, I am talking about 30 degrees north, 40 degrees north, and then I am talking about this is 30 degrees south and 40 degrees south. When I am talking about longitude, this is 0 degree, and when I go over here, I say this is 15 degrees east and here 15 degrees west as a longitude. This is east and this is west as a longitude, one has to understand. This map is divided. Can you see this map straight line in the map straight line, children? Now please refer to your textbook, page number 10. Can you see this is the Greenwich line which is shown in the pink color? This line is the equator. Can you see the equator? There are another two important lines which are being shown on the map. I will be explaining to you which are shown in the pink color. Now can you see the 0 degrees meridian line? They all are, which are shown in the pink color, are of a great important line which we will be studying in the next lesson. Now when we will study about the graticules, all of you have understood? Very easily we can see all these squares which are being formed is the graticule. Do you play the snake and ladder? In the snake and ladder, we have the different houses, isn't it? You go to the the number 13. You go from 13. There is the ladder. You climb up the ladder. You reach to 40 degrees. You skip all the houses, isn't it? This is how the houses which are being made, which has a certain destination, the places to be there. For example, even on the ocean, there are the locations, there are the water bodies, there are certain latitudes and longitudes which are being shown. Now it is very important for us to understand this location and the gratitude, which forms as an important thing in a common man's life. How it is important for all of us? Have you, all of you are using mobiles now? You are using mobile and there is one app in the mobile. We always see there is an app called as a Google Map. When you are using the Google Map, when you want to trace out the direction whether you are going on the right or not. Or we commonly use, for example, I want to go to a place and I want to book the Uber. I go to the Uber app and then I write the place where I want to go. The Uber driver says the travel distance is 14 kilometers and you will have to pay 120 rupees. If you want to go this much distance, you have to pay this XYZ rupees. You are just giving the address. Uber driver is going, you know, he reaches to your place at the right time because you are giving him certain address. That helps him to reach at a certain destination. And therefore, to express the location with certain address is so important, and that address is reflected with the help of latitude and longitude. For example, we see that this part of India belongs. This part is belong to China, and then we see that they are encroaching in the part of India because this is the line of control. When you are sitting on the bench, you always see that you have a fight. Imagine this boy is coming and troubling me. He is keeping all his books on my bench. He is not giving me any place, and then you draw the line between. And you say this is my place and this is your place. Isn't it? The same way, the latitudes and longitudes which are being drawn to understand the location of the place. And therefore, it is very important we have to quickly revise certain important words which we have learned in this lesson. Globe is the replica of the earth. It is a model. It is the miniature model of the earth. Map is the flat. The world is represented on a flat piece of paper is called as a map. The gratitude is the latitudes and longitudes which are drawn on the map are called as an gratitudes. All these are important for us to understand because they help us to understand certain location. Where the place is located, whether it is located in the north, south or east and west. The latitude helps us divide the earth into two parts, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, and gratitude divide the line into the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. The earth is very important. The earth is very important for us because this is our home, this is the place we are residing. And this is not a small, I can have it big, I can have still bigger, or I can have it very small one also. Like how in my keychain sometimes many of us we have a globe on the keychain. It is small size, isn't it? It has have a mega, it is maximum. But we cannot see the whole of the earth. A planet, for example, a great astronaut, an Indian astronaut who is called Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma ji once went into the space and he is being asked, how do you feel from the space? He said, Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. So point out Hindustan or my land, my country, refer to the globe, I can easily point out. When I find out the map of India, then it is very important to find out where my country is located. This is the world map. From India map, we always say, oh, this is the map of the world map, then I want to know the map of India. This is the map of India. In the map of India, I had to know the map of Maharashtra. In the map of Maharashtra, can you see over here? We have the map of India. We have seen the world map of India, and here we have a Maharashtra. Here we have a Pune map. Then here we have Pune city map. Then we have a road map. See, the scale goes on reducing, and that is what is important to identify the location of the map. The map is a very important tool of a geographer, or not only for geographer, for a layman also to understand. So you have to learn the map, and the learning map is so important in a modern world. For example, you know why to learn the location? There was a great warrior who lost. He wanted to conquer the whole world. He went to Russia by fighting. He reached Russia. He was not understanding the location. He reached Russia. It was the thick of winter. Many soldiers died because he was not knowing he is going to the northern part of the world, which is very cold, and large number of people died because of a very cold climatic condition. So it is very important to know study the map, study the location of the place with the help of latitude and longitude. I will ask you to refer to your question answers, and I'll send you the worksheet to complete the worksheet. Thank you, children. I hope my lecture is over and you have understood the first lesson, the earth and the gratitude.